Hello and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2 Geheimnisnacht, the Warhammer mod, with of course Grand Baroness Lyle, the Cruel of Hochland. We are still the very same woman that we started with, and we have worked our way up from a single province, count, to a duke, a duchess, and now we are the Grand Baroness of Hochland. And we are also independent. So now it is on us to, go ahead and spread our influence. If you look at our castle, we have everything under our control. There shouldn't be anymore. Shouldn't shift. Also, it doesn't de jure shift. I think that's literally impossible. Like 1,000 years. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. So de jure shift is obviously not really a thing in this mod, which makes sense. But yeah, we have like this guy is actually vampiric and still under the rule of Sylvania, which they aren't too strong. But are we? We need to wait a little bit until our troops have recovered. Then we are going to declare a war against Wissenland, because we do want Orcure. No, we want Goblin Bane. This is one of the 12 rune fangs created by the legendary dwarven runesmith Alaric the Mad for Sigmar. This one is traditionally wielded by the Elector Count of Hochland. So we definitely need this. Because it is ours by right. We are the Elector Count of Hochland. The alliance between Ostermark and me has broken down because Prince Florian has died. And now, who's his heir? Who's now ruling over in Ostermark? I have no idea who you are. You are of a different family too. That is a shame. Did you not have children with my daughter? No, you did. But he's just the Count of Veld now. I could probably declare a war against him to have my dynasty. It's not even of my dynasty, actually. But that's sad. So let's recall our daughter. That's bad. I would like to invite you to my court, but I can't because you love your your son, obviously. So, but I'd like to marry you to someone of importance, who's what? I have vampiric dudes at my court. Also, this guy is Sigmar, right? I don't know how that happened. He's definitely a cultist. Yeah, I don't actually want these Sigmarites. We are Ulrican, of course. And we're gonna stay that way. We're going to make it the Imperial faith at one point. But right now we're just saving money. We are trying to get our troops together here. The trade post should be built. Yeah, we have a couple of trade posts being built for us, which is very nice. We are going to hold these 3 titles as our own. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I thought like maybe I can hold Hochland completely myself, but I can't. Princess Beatrix, she's going to be diligent. I'm going to get stressed, but that's fine. I could actually die very soon. I mean, Tofu is already very old, but she has like a lot of children that will inherit the Grand Dukedom of Corogne, which is not weak, as you can see. It is quite the strong province up here, Corogne. Some of it is actually controlled by orcs at the moment. We could conquer that back for ourselves, but we are going to continue to be the Imperial Hochland in the Empire, of course. Oh, we're actually not the Imperial Hochland, we are just Hochland. But yeah, we're gonna change that at some point. So you are you are rather strong at the moment, and I can't really attack you, not without having more allies, which one of my allies did just die. Apparently you are... What are you doing? Holy War for Velde. Oh, so you are being attacked, huh? You are soon no longer going to be on the throne. Could form an alliance with you. You are my grandson. My mother is now in married or betrothed to the son of this dukedom. Or something, I don't actually know. He's the brother. No, he's not the brother. I don't know what he is to in regards to this guy. But it's fine. The Prince of the Hochland. Oh, nice. When did the Hochland become independent? Probably some time ago. But he wants to marry Lyle from Holte, which is my granddaughter. Could I marry her matrilineal to this guy? We do have a Prince of Bretonia. But you do have a sister. No, you don't. I have a young sister who's a daughter, but she's already betrothed, sadly. And we could marry you to the Princess of Bretonia here, which I'm going to do. And I'm going to accept this too, so that I can form an alliance with the Hochland. A dangerous greenskin horde has declared war on me. It's not good. Don't know if I have enough troops to actually withstand such a horde at the moment. They do have a very nice model in game, but yeah, I don't like request Prince Fail Knight and Princess. Oh, Prince Fail Knight has married a princess of the. I didn't know it was Fail Knight. He also has a third eye, which is not so good for him. He might actually be burnt by the witch hunters very soon. Which one could I call in? Westerland? Oh wow, look at how strong Westerland and Corona are. I could definitely win against Wissenland. And I do want to wage a war against them. Who could I make like alliances with? The King of Bretonia, definitely. The Prince of Hochland, if I could. Political concerns, however, are like not his thing, and I could form an alliance with you, but you don't like me. But having the King of Bretonia on my side with his 25,000 men is definitely going to help me. So again, let's try to. Wolf von Holt is now a skilled tactician, and Steve is going to be. He's going to be a diplomatic. No, yeah, I suppose he's going to be diplomat. So we have 2,000 troops against 1,000 orcs. We'll cross a river. Let's try to not cross a river. Let's see if we can actually win this. We are outnumbered, but we... Oof, I don't know if we actually are better than them. They are orcs. We did actually crush... Well, we barely crushed them. Definitely don't want to fight him, but oh well, I'm gonna defeat him. Oh, I dealt 6 damage while he dealt none. Yeah, he's dead. So orc had no chance against the great Grand Baroness. So we're gonna enforce our demands. He's gonna die and all is well. So let's declare a war against the Grand Count of Wissenland for a rivalry, because I want him in my prison, and I definitely want the King of Bretonia. I want. Well, let's not call Corown in just yet. We are going to call in Westerland because they are close to home, and I don't know if I even want to call in my own troops. I don't know if I can call in you, even though the King of Bretonia is in the war. I can definitely do that. Oh, and you do rule over this territory down here, so you did conquer it. Nice. So yeah, we are definitely going to be able to do this. This war shouldn't be a problem, even though he has like all of the mercenaries again. Don't know how they do it. But once Bretonia has marched over here, there is not going to be a single problem with this. He came out of hiding. I don't know how they hire so many mercenaries. I don't know what's happening there. How do they do that? Why are they allowed to do that? It's a better question. There's a peasant revolt again. Why is there so much... it's warp dust traces. I see. The peasant revolt is actually a little bit more difficult to beat than just the orcs, I think. Which is not nice. At least we do get our troops from Hergig here. Or not, I suppose. Doesn't really matter which troops I'm getting. I just need the troops. God damn it. I need the troops of one of these places. Let's march to Hergig and see how it goes. Okay, we can recruit the troops here now. No, I didn't want to split them up. I wanted to unite them. Now we're gonna march north. And once we are north, I'm going to recruit these troops to our cause as well, and that should be more than enough to actually crush this peasant revolt. And I'm gonna stand my armies down again, because I don't want to fight this war, actually. Yeah, I want my allies to fight this war for me, which they are certainly going to do. Even though you have a frick ton of troops just for mercenaries, like 8,000 mercenaries. That's a crazy amount of mercenaries. Look at all the gold coming in, though. It's really nice. And okay, Beatric is now a theologian, and she can marry this guy. She's just going to marry him normally, sadly. But it's good. Anyways, we do need the troops from the Westerland. Yeah, there they come. The Wissenlandian troops. They're gonna crush a small army of Cologne and Britannia here. But we have far more troops coming from the north and from the south. We should probably raise our troops, and then march up north to unite with our Westerland allies here and Cologne, so that we together crush this army of Wissenland while their homeland is being besieged by the vast forces of Britannia. Jacob needs a focus. He's pretty good in intrigue. Oh, you can't give them intrigue focus, I forgot. Let's give him maybe duty. Thrift. Okay, so they have formed up with my army, which is pretty nice of them. So now we can march south and hunt down the Wissenlander army. Just gonna march to their capital. No, I'm not gonna have her be ambitious. Can't afford that right now. Your wisdom are legendary. Ah, you want to form a proper alliance. I don't know why you're so weak right now, but certainly I want a proper alliance with the Imperial Hochland, even though they're just the Hochland as of right now, I think. Why do I actually have so much war score? Occupation and Grötchen. Where the hell is that? Oh, down here. Okay, I see. So that was conquered by Britannia, I suppose. Don't know where they're marching. I guess they are marching north. Don't like losing so many men to attrition, considering that he didn't lose that many men on his way south. Why is there so little attrition everywhere? So little... Not attrition, you know what I mean. Wow, what is going on with this? It's like a disease or something? Oh, supply limit. -2. Well, we're just gonna attack this then. We're losing so many troops from attrition, that's not good. And he's now coming to us again. Yeah, we are losing way too many men from attrition in these lands. Court priest, I need a new one. There comes his army. Let's march away to hopefully have our allies. Let's call them all to my side. And quite... Okay, now the Britannia is here. Don't know where Britannia is going. He packed some of his troops on boats. So far the war is going absolutely shitty. Let's have Failnite go intrigue focus, because right now everyone is just doing their thing, and The enemy army is like walking around doing, you know, just getting more troops, while my armies are not doing anything of worth. Please return to me. Okay, I suppose we are just gonna siege his titles, while I don't know what's going on in the south here. It is a small revolt. You are also in a war against orcs. Oh, everyone has their own wars now, so that's what they're doing. And there is an army coming down south for me, a quite large army. The alliance between me and Caron broke down because he was killed under suspicious circumstances, but I do have 2 sons now that I can form an alliance with. Oh wow, he don't like me. Oh, you're my rival, Steve, huh? Yeah, that makes sense. Could send you a gift of 300 freaking gold. What? It's not gonna. That's not gonna happen. 300 gold. Why are you so expensive? I'm gonna call in the Hochland because I do need them right now. And we're gonna march our armies back north. I think. I just want, like, we can only cross the river right there, so we have to move all the way over through the Hochland, but they are going to join our sides here. We shouldn't attack this army, which is, yeah, that's not good. Commander was slain, who's also my advisor. I get a new advisor here. We're actually winning against this rebellion, but it's not really what we want to fight. It seems like I have to just buy all of the mercenaries because that's what he does too, and it seems to work out quite well for him. While my armies have just disappeared, most of them died from attrition. There are 16,000 Bretonnians again. I'm just gonna have them do whatever they want. Yeah. Hopefully Bretonnia knows what they do and they just crush the enemy now. Or just, yeah, just siege all their land. No, I fucking hate Bretonnia, man. And there's a zealot uprising now. I might as well just send my troops home. Even though we lost a lot, we would have lost all of them anyways from this revolt. And Bretonnia is just chilling me. After a lengthy discussion... Oh, no, we don't want to do that. Sadly, there's like nothing we can do. Like, we can summon a familiar, but that doesn't do anything. I'm also going to... I might as well just leave it at this point. I don't think I can. Oh, I can totally leave the Crimson Skull. I'm not gonna join again another cult, because that is just... there's nothing to it. Okay, so please destroy the Westland army. No, you're just standing here and letting yourself get killed, huh? Well, that's fantastic. It's really productive. Could you go like siege this, please? He's following siege Siegkugel. Yeah, well. He's like with his other princes, which are not doing anything, which is pretty bad, because they're no longer in this war with me, and I can't. Oh, I can now form an alliance with you at least. But I can't form an alliance with. Oh, I can also. Oh, okay. I'll definitely form an alliance with these two then, and immediately call them to arms. That should at least make Bretonnia do something again. Hopefully. Or not. Maybe not. I'm just gonna give everyone the order to siege this. No, they're not doing anything. Just standing here. Taking attrition because they are way too far away from friendly lines. Oh, that's a very productive way to lose your troops. I'm not really a fan of it. let's give you a learning education. Okay, could you please, though, do something? Like, that's very annoying that you don't do anything. Don't even know where the enemy armies are at this point. Well, I'm gonna raise up my own troops again, and we're just gonna move them into this province to siege it, to have at least some war points. Yeah, you're great help. Thanks, Britannia. Might as well not give you any orders. Just please do something. Okay, well, Crown is finally moving, and so is the other dude. Tonya is still chilling. We have you of Veld, but you're not doing anything. So I imagine this war to go very, very differently. So we have Lyle has gained yet another tofu. Sure. I accept this. Okay, there are the enemy's army. Oh, look! Britonia is on the march again. There's the Wissenland army. Yeah, I might as well just buy all the mercenaries I can and then march against him. Wow. Oh, those are holy orders. I was like, yay, the mercenaries are real strong today. It's going to cost me a lot of money. It's not even enough, is it? Let's get these guys too then. Can't hold them for long, obviously. So let's march quickly. My granddaughter and you, yes. Okay, we're gonna have a battle here. No, let's move quickly before this happens. Okay, well, that's pretty bad, and Crusader Kings happen too. So one of the mercenaries just decided to fight us. Which is pretty bad for him, because, yeah, my army was superior. And I'm not sure if I can just move still against him. We're gonna try. No, we're not. We're gonna just send everyone home. Great, good job. I just spent 10,000 gold. No, not 10,000. 1,000 gold for nothing. Certainly not one of my best ideas. I could have done that a lot better. Gonna burn this guy. I did inherit his holding, which I don't really want to have. I might as well make peace with you. Like, that's not gonna go anywhere. There are the Battonians coming. I'm gonna see what they do and then decide. Let's raise our own troops again. To fight off this army of the mercenaries. What can I get for this, by the way? He takes everything that was occupied. Just sadly, prestige. Sadly, no gold. I hoped for gold. You want to marry some dudes? I accept. You have this guy. He will do nothing for now. By the way, I did want to give away Ice Cult again because I don't want this. We just have this commander. He is a genius. He's going to have Ice Cult. There you go. I don't know which one of these titles I did want, but there were some titles I did like to have under my own control. I suppose all four of those, like these two then. Could just murder this child and get this title under our control then. Okay, Britonia is finally fighting in the south against Wissenland, so let's try to march to help them after we've crushed this mercenary army. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. But also, I think Britonia died? No, Britonia didn't die. But I'm dead. I don't know how I died. but I'm now, Princess Lyle has ascended to heaven at the age of 58. She died in battle against Captain Kuruken of Griffin Legion. A rough woman, people feared to cross her or even bring bad news. A wicked woman, Lyle will surely pay for her sins in the afterlife. Princess Tofu, a frail and sickly woman, the realm wishes for good health to return for her. Long live Princess. Ah shit, she has bloody flux and ill treatment. So be it. She died on the battlefield. Okay, so first of all, of course, we need to set this as our crown focus. We need to pick a character focus, which definitely is not going to be intrigue. It's going to be war, because I would like to improve my education. Yeah, become a paragon of virtue. Successor nomination. Leader of the Corone Revolt. Why is he the leader of the Corone Revolt? What? Against who are you rebelling? Attacking this guy. How did you become... Jeez, okay, well that's great. Thought I would get some land over there. No, doesn't seem like it. Definitely gonna get some courtiers here. And have you do this. You are fine with this. You need to collect taxes. This is fine. You're gonna study some technology over in Lauren, I suppose. A child needed education. Perfect. No, actually, learning is pretty good for him. I can marry. I don't want to marry this guy. I don't know who he is. So, who are you? No one important. I'm going to break this betrothal. Yes. I need to marry someone of worth, okay? There are only people in my... Oh, maybe I shouldn't have. I don't really need more children. I'm not sure if I can even get more children. So let's marry... I don't know. Well, doesn't matter. Kyle, he's level 1, I wanted to say. He's 1 year old. Could use someone with intrigue, so Sylvester, you're gonna be my husband. The war ended because we are no longer rivals. I also probably lost most of my pacts. Yes, I did. Can I form alliances with them? I can probably do that. This guy doesn't like me. With the Duke of Paravone. Definitely form an alliance with you. I will have done that with you already. How about the Duke or the King here? He's my son-in-law. I'm going to... Nope. Oh, okay. Princess Tufux ascended to heaven at the age of 38. Yeah, 38. She died attending to chamber business, a shining example of diligence. Their duty was never neglected. A godly woman. Tofu is with Ulrich now. Well, Tofu, that was very short of a reign. Now we are Wolf. Having mastered many skills, he is sure to be admired by his subject. Long live leader Wolf. So be it. So, first of all, can we change our title to the Grand Duchy of Hochland? Because that is... Also, I'm a vassal to the King of Bretonia now. I am still Hochland and Ulriken. He has a Pegasus mount. Oh, interesting. So, yeah, this is my capital. I'm going to change that as soon as I can. This Casus Belli apparently is no longer available. Let's not disband our troops right now. We are in a war against you. War against the tyranny of the Duke. Can I make just white peace? Yeah. Let's make white peace. Have our troops disband. So what am I ruling right now? I have territory over here, and I have this, of course, over here still. I can't change my capital right now. Why not? Only in peace times. Okay. Can I send home my troops? Yes, more or less. So, succession nomination. Of course, Steve, my brother, should be the next heir. Right now we have Corone as our capital. It's not a bad capital, but I'm not gonna keep it. I'm going to keep it in my personal holdings, but that's about it, of course. I want this to be my capital, because we are the Imperial Hochland, and I don't want... Steve is also Hochlander, of course, yes. It's very important that we still have the right culture and religion. I wonder, does he still also have the urban feudalism? He does. So that's why we are probably in this war. Yes. So we're fighting like a few thousand orcs, which I don't really care about. I need to give away one title. Which title do I hold personally over here? This one. Creduel. Castletown level 1. Well, let's give this away to another good man of our court. Can still unite the empire, which is good. That's a very important thing for us. So you are going to get the county of Neslu. Of course, I need to change my council, most likely. Yeah. Okay, so you're going to train troops in Hergig. You're going to get money in Hergig. This is fine, this is fine. Alright, let's actually have this war end, hopefully, against the orcs. And then we can... what? Although you can't quite put your finger on it. You don't feel quite right. Malaise, I don't know what that means. This character experienced malaise. Hard to say what is wrong, they just don't feel so well. Alright, okay. I'm sick immediately. This vassal is a fine, we'll do nothing for now. Let's call our court priest then. Who is my court priest? Minor titles. Court physician, sorry. I'd like you to treat me. He's just treating me right now, okay. Frederick told me he had his assistant plant some onions. The first to bloom would tell us whether to stop the ointment or not. Until then, you rub the sticky stuff onto your chest. Okay. I'm glad I hired Frederick. Decent symptom. Sometimes these treatments are really odd. Is there a trade route in Cologne? I have the flu apparently. No, there's no trade route over here. You're confined to your bed, your body racked with aches and chills, you have contracted the flu. Hopefully it is just a normal illness. From Treasury. Oh, I have a Pegasus mount! Awesome! Pegasi are essentially very large flying horses, often used by mages and generals to soar above the battlefield. They are loyal mounts and offer many advantages in battle, not the least ability to strike anywhere on the battlefield by swooping down from the sky. So we get 2 personal combat skill, monthly prestige, movement speed, morale, and defense. That is really good. I like that. As long as you know what you're doing, I will accept your treatment. Oh, Frederick entered your chambers with an earthenware jar cradled in his arms and came to sit by your bed. He pulled a leech from the jar and gave it a most tender look before carefully placing it on your face. Remain still, my lord. Better not disturb their feeding. Probably shouldn't have agreed to this. So we are out of Batonia now. He's a erudite. Fine. Yes, Prince Willy. Nice name. So, is there a faction against our most glorious of kings? They want some things, but I would just like to be independent, all things considered. Obviously, I don't have the power to actually have my faction rise up right now. I marry this lady. Who's this lady? She's not important enough to be my... No, I decline. Let's break this throw. Don't know who she is. I need to have a wife of, you know, really good, of a really dynasty, of good blood. So we would have, for example, the Princess of Stirland over here. She's a genius. I'm also brilliant and brawny, so I'm pretty good. I'm a skilled tactician. I want to groom an heir, apparently. So I do need a wife. Oh, I'm also very young. That's nice. So she is the Princess of Britannia, but yeah, he's the usurper. Don't want that. I don't like him. I think I'm gonna. Oh, she's actually strong too. But she's a little bit too young. I think I'm gonna go with Rickardis, Princess of Stirland. Because Stirland is going to be an ally of ours in this case, and that's going to be rather nice. We still need to take our sword back from this guy somehow. I'm not sure how we will do this yet. We somehow need to have him as a captive. He's not a rival, so I could sleep with his wife. That is always a good way to get rivals. So from this, I would like to have direct leader. A pretty good trait. So we're gonna win against these orcs because the army is coming, and I'm no longer ill, which is very good. And Azabi, what the fuck? Azabi wanted to learn to whistle. After trying to for a while, she asked me, how come you can do it? It's easy, you can do it. Not everyone can do it. Either way, she's going to get brooding. Okay. Azabi seems a bit frustrated with her by her failed attempts. She doesn't seem to respond well to my encouraging words. Many things seem to trouble this child. Well, we have an orc invasion going on. That does trouble me. I wonder if that is enough to actually unite the Empire. Because I just need to one against a major undead or chaos invasion. Oh, orcs apparently don't care. I thought a war would also count. I mean, this is not a war. We also have some elves on our side. I still can't declare. Oh, I lost my claim on this province, I suppose. How's my council looking, anyways? The council is pretty strong still. I need to make them weaker, and also I would like to raise the centralization. Look at how much vassals I can have just from being me. Oh, I suppose it is the laws, huh? Because don't know which laws it would be. Oh yeah, vassal limit +2 from each of these laws, which is why I can have so many. But if we were to get the Imperial administration, that does give us a lot of vassal limit. It's pretty nice. I've no idea how I could change it, because I guess I can just change it. There's no need for me. I don't know what tooltip allow additional succession laws. Yeah, I suppose that is not really of importance. I can't revoke titles as of right now. That's pretty bad. Still would like to change my centralization here. And we are getting money again. I shouldn't have spent so much money on the mercenaries. That I didn't do anything for me, because I would have liked to actually have, you know, state troops. They are very effective and very strong. So we just lost against the orcs. So that's pretty nice. We lost these 3 territories here. So that's really good. I could demand independence now. Nobody is helping me though. I am going to change my capital over to Hergik. I can't set my crown focus for some reason. Maybe because I already did. Or maybe because I'm not independent. I don't know. But we're gonna rule from Hergik, as we should. But I'm going to keep Cologne for myself, because we do get a nice bonus of tax income, heavy cavalry, and fort level. I mean, the fort level is not too important, but the heavy cavalry is. You want me to be your chancellor? Do I accept? Can't join factions if I do. So my heir is this man. I could also murder him. I'm gonna decline. I'm gonna murder my brother, because that means that I will, you know, own these territories down here, which is Paravel, which is also, it's not apparently a custom building anymore. But having those territories under my control would also quite be nice. And we could definitely just send this man a gift. Maybe a couple of these men too. And that should be enough to see my brother, you know, have an untimely end. It was hard to spot you, but you are certain now your cousin Lewis has some faint connection with the winds of magic. Ooh, it's not a concern of mine. Everyone would be very mad at me because I've spared a witch, or I could just burn him. He is my brother, my cousin. Yeah, sadly you do have the magic potential, so there you go. Can't have that in our family, the taint of chaos. The magic councils have not yet been founded in this timeline, so or in this time, so that's why we burn everyone with magic potential. So the only right thing to do. So I could build the free hunters. I might actually just do that to get some more money. And my brother did not die in the first try. We'll do it again. Who are we fighting now? A peasant revolt down here. That should be easy enough for you to deal with. It's actually interesting. You don't get the troops from me. Like, you're my uncle. What? What? Oh, my uncle is the Duke of Corogne. Wait, what am I then? Oh, I don't actually own the Dukedom of Corogne. I do have the Dukedom of Coreva, yes. And Corogne. I might give this away to you. Do rule both of those titles. I could grant you the county. I wouldn't grant you this, of course. But everyone dislikes me a little bit because I own too many. Yeah, too many held duchies. So I'm gonna give you the March of Corogne for now. We also have these holy orders, of course. The Fey Enchantress Morgiana. I could actually declare war against her. Or against the Holy Matriarch of the Shellian Order. She also has a holding down here. Not sure if I want that. This is... Ah, okay, this is a holy site of both of them. It is not actually... The Springs of Chalia are not a holy site, but the Grand Chapel is a holy site of both Chalia and the Grail faith. I wonder if there are actually Shellian rulers. That would interest me, because that is a faith that isn't too often seen. Shalia is the goddess of healing and mercy because of that, and sister to Mermedia. Her most well-known symbol is the white dove with its wings spread, holding a key on its back. Worship of Shalia is widespread all around the old world, and is very popular among the Bretonnian peasantry. Her priesthood is the Order of the Bleeding Heart, mostly composed by women. Priestess of Shalia are expected to lead a life according to her strictures of pacifism and mercy, and the temples are usually hospitals, orphanages, and asylums as well. The head of the cult is the most holy matriarch of Corogne. Yeah, but do they actually have rulers? So Fell Knight is now a intricate web weaver. I've expected nothing else. Also, he's really ugly, which is also exactly what I expected with this third eye right up there. He's probably going to be burned very soon. So I'm just waiting until my brother here is killed. And then I'm gonna kill my uncle, because I think I'm also his heir. No, I'm not. Do I have a claim on anything? I do have a claim on Corogne, so I could declare war against him, I suppose. Yeah, we do have a peace with him, though, at the moment. Beatrix, I'm gonna get stressed for you. So you better be worth it. Don't know why I'm doing this. You're gonna be an erudite, that's nice. Could demand our independence. We can upgrade our military organization, which I should probably do if I want to conquer anything up north at some point. I do want to unite the empire, but that's going to take a long while, because we are not really strong right now. Could train a griffin mount, but that's rather expensive. Can't afford that as of right now. Could still attack Teleback land because they are vampiric, so that's pretty nice. But I'm rather weak. Crusade for Bestone. Praise the Lady of the Lake. So we are fighting this orc. Could I actually join her war? Because no one ever does. No, I can only declare war against her. Could make her my tributary. She is the Fey Enchantress. Yeah, I don't think anyone is going to join her. I don't even know who she declared the war against. Okay, so we're gonna blow him up. I'm just recording still because I want to see him die. As you ponder new ways to improve your realm, Court Physician Blaves approached you with an idea. My Duke, if you were to institute a system of provincial apothecaries, the health of your subjects would improve significantly. In turn, they are sure to be more productive. A wise idea, let's do that. I am pleased to hear that after a period of peace and shrewd management, the county of Cologne is doing very well. People are happy and the tax collectors are reporting record intakes. So it is a flourishing, which means that the disease resistance is really bad. Do we have a hospital here? No, of course we don't. I'm no longer stressed because life isn't too bad after all. Just as I'm murdering my brother. So Steve... Oh, I didn't know you were Steve. Well, he went out with a bang, so he's dead. And I have inherited his titles. And my uncle, I don't know where he went. But his, where's your capital? Oh, you're also the Duke of Montfort. I mean, yes, you are, but... What's this? Hochlandian army. I don't need these. They are retinues, but I could have some retinue troops. They're horse archers. I might actually keep them, because I don't have them myself. Just send them over and see if they make it, they make it. If not, then not. Doesn't bother me. So, call in a coup. Let's call in a couple of priests here to our cause. Oswald is going to get county of Beaumont. We have this man is going to get the county of Paravon. Then we have this man. He's going to get nothing. Aren't you happy about that? So when can I change the law? In 3 years for some reason. I didn't change the law, so I'm not sure why I have to change it again. But I definitely need to... So I have another brother. He's the count of those territories over here. I could have him murdered, but maybe I'm just gonna keep him here. I'm also gonna keep my uncle, just, you know, to spread my dynasty a little bit across the realms. Do I have a son? I don't yet. I do have a sister. Who would have thought? I could declare war on my brother, but I don't want that. I'm gonna have him be... Actually, how about Princess Lyle of the Imperial Hochland? No, I think she's actually... One of those sisters is not normally married, I think, so we could definitely have her. How about you? You're not married to anyone. You're the Princess Beatrice of Cologne. Yeah, just marry Prince Leon of Bretonnia. That's pretty good. And I'm gonna have... Okay, this is the law of Bretonnia. Everyone is supporting my uncle at the moment, so why shouldn't I do that? And then maybe kill the king? Is this guy of my... Oh, he's not of my dynasty, though. That is sad. But he's still my uncle. Doesn't really like me too much. And then we have King Otto the Usurper, which too many people like, actually. You are the designated regent, my aunt. We have Beatrix here. Fail Knight, of course. Wait, Fail Knight? What are you doing? I thought you died. Ah, no, you just got a nice hat. So, good for you. You're now my new heir. You have a strong claim on it, too. So, Steve died. And I think still no one is actually supporting my faction, sadly. my uncle is just demanding himself to be put on the throne. And he does have a lot of troops somehow. I don't know how. Where do you get these troops from? You do have a strong hold. Ah, okay. Actually, you do have a... yeah, you do rule over this territory, which is mine, I suppose. I do have a strong claim on it. But I could have you be made into the king. Don't really want to join a rebellion against Bretonia, but I'd rather have myself being independent. But I need to be stronger for that. Billy, you're not going to get anything from me. I'm going to end the episode here. I thank you for watching. If you enjoyed them, consider leaving a like and a comment down below. And we will see us in the next episode. Until then, take care. Bye.